Hi Virgos, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for a reading called What is My Ex Thinking? So I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the center part of the first part of the reading. So Virgos, let's get started. The top line is your energy. The middle line is both your energies to be read in each other's energy. And the bottom line is their energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. The overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. Security, stability, groundedness. Possibly a commitment. Let's find out why this is in the middle of this reading, the Ace of Pentacles. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Wands. So right now you're like in this energy of knowing that you have the whole world in your hands. You're looking out over the world. You want to move forward. You're contemplating on, what direction to go, how to move forward. What does your future look like? It's right next to the Eight of Pentacles. That Eight of Pentacles is right above the Ace of Pentacles. This is focusing and working on stability and security. It feels like you're just kind of putting your nose to the grindstone. You're getting your own act together. You're focusing on you because it's right next to the Nine of Pentacles. This is being stable, secure, self-confident, grounded in yourself. So you are working on just your own security, your own stability, and your own self-confidence here. It's nice. It's beautiful that you have, the power to do that, and you do. Under the Two of Wands is the Tower. So you're not moving forward here as far as, besides working on yourself. You're just kind of standing there wondering what direction to go in life. You're still in the Tower moment. There was a big shakeup in this relationship. And I think it had to do with commitment. Yeah, I think there was like an argument or someone was unwilling to commit. I feel like it was them. Because you have the energy, you can focus and work on commitment because you've got the Eight of Pentacles up there. So I really feel like it was them. But this Tower moment is still in your energy. And it has to do with commitment, groundedness in a relationship. The Queen of Pentacles is on the other side, male or female. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Virgo. This is your card in this reading. There you are, looking at the pentacle, looking at the pentacles. Look at all the pentacles. Right next to the Ace of Pentacles. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it is about security, stability, groundedness, and it might even be commitment. Under the Tower card, in their energy, yeah, it's commitment, all right. I think you really wanted a commitment from this relationship, and the other party was they didn't want it for whatever reasons, okay? But this is what's on their mind. Okay, these two are on their mind. The breakup, the Tower moment, the disagreement here. But they're thinking about the commitment. This is a card for engagement. That's what that wreath is all about. These are other people with their wands, celebrating their achievements in love. Well, they're thinking about it. You probably have no clue because you're just focusing on yourself. And you know what? That's the best thing to do. Focus on yourself. Because right next to this right next to that Six of Wands is a Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups is right under the Ace of Pentacles. I think they're coming back with an apology. There might be Pisces involved in this chart because there's a fish in the cup. Pisces might be strong in your chart or theirs or around the reading. But I feel like they're coming back with will you please forgive me? Because I think they're really seriously thinking about this commitment, even though you had, it looks like, a falling out over it. This Page of Cups is right below that Ace of Pentacles. I feel like that's actually what they're coming back with, is a pentacle and an apology. So, next to the Page of Cups is the Strength card, and that's under the Queen of Pentacles, your card, right next to the Page of Cups. Wow. The Strength card is a card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart, might be strong in their chart someplace or around the reading. This is about intuition and knowing. They know what they have to do, and they're going to have to find the strength to do it. But with this card coming up, right between these two, they are going to find the strength. They're coming back with an apology. This is not easy for them. This is something they put a lot of thought into. This is a huge step for them to come back with an apology. Now, they may not just come back and say, hey, will you marry me? Or, you know, will you go steady or whatever. They may not do it in that manner. They may come back and just like, can we just, you know, see where this goes or whatever. But in their mind, they're thinking about commitment. And they know that's what you want. So they're not coming back just to play. They're coming back seriously with this apology, this love offer. They could come back with that Ace of Pentacles and just want an engagement. Okay? So, but whatever it is, it's hard. They have to find the strength to do it. But they know they want you back. And they know what you want. You want that pentacle. Wow. So let's take out the second half of this reading, Virgos. What else is going on here? Okay, so the Two of Cups is in your highest energy. You know, this is friends with love. This is a soulmate connection. It might have started as a friends with benefits type energy. Regardless, you're soulmates, and there is love between you. It's right next to Temperance. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides working very hard to get you rebalanced. I think they're working hard to bring you two back together. They're trying to ground this relationship. See, one foot's in the water, one's on the land. They're trying to get both feet up on the land so that it is grounded. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius may be strong in your chart, in their chart, or around this reading. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So he had, or she has a Six of Wands down here. You have the Seven of Wands up here. So you're like, I think this is other people's opinions. See, these people in their mind are celebrating love, this engagement. These people all have opinions. And you're just tired of hearing it. I think you're blocking other people's, it could be friends, relatives, anybody, neighbors, who knows. But I think you're just blocking their opinions. You probably feel that that the universe is working for you here. And you're like, just let me be. I will make up my mind what I'm going to do. Because you're just standing there. You are focused on yourself, though, which is awesome. Because when you focus on yourself like this, when you have these two cards, it brings in what you're focusing on. So it's like you're focusing on your own security and stability. And on the other hand, while you're doing that, you're attracting more in. And I think that's exactly what's happening. It's called the law of attraction. So under this Two of Cups, now look at this, talk about Pentacles. And next to the Queen of Pentacles, this is the 10. This is union between two people. This is pets, there's a child, this is family, extended family. This is marriage. This is heavy commitment. I think that this is what you wanted. Okay. You were friends. You are. No matter what happens, you're still going to have that feeling of being friends. And you're still going to have love for each other. Okay. But I think they're coming back because they feel it too. And you're a soulmate. This is what you wanted. This is what you're looking at, the pentacle. The overall energy is the pentacle. We have the hangman. This is reaching out to the universe for enlightenment. You know, this is like, please guide me, because you're just standing there. You feel, you know that, like I say, that the world is abundant with whatever you might want, but you just don't know which way to go. So you've reached out to the universe. You really would love a secure and stable relationship with a soulmate. So Temperance is right above the hangman, and they're helping things to happen. So this is the card of enlightenment. Look, at the head is all lit up. So they're enlightening you. The cards that are next to this is you were getting breadcrumbed from this past relationship. It's under the Seven of Wands, so you will not allow this breadcrumb relationship or a relationship like it to come in, because it threw your scales off balance. You had to get rebalanced, you know, and start focusing on yourself again. So you are on guard about that. You're very much aware. But your guardian angels and spirit guides are working for you. They're working to bring you in these pentacles that you are working so hard for yourself on. And they're pointing out that you are, you know, you're not going to let this energy back in here. And that you were getting breadcrumbed from this relationship. It threw your scales off balance. So in their energy, the X's energy, the Four Cups, this is what they're going through. You know, they're coming back with an apology. It's like they're afraid that if they come back in, but they're coming, okay? I can see it. If they come back in with an apology or to restart this relationship, a cup of love up here, which they still love you, they're afraid you might reject it now, you know? They're like taking more from the relationship than giving. That's why you're getting breadcrumbs with the Seven of Swords. They know it, and they know you know it, and the universe knows it, and they're pointing it out. Yeah, they were just taking more than they were giving. The Ace of Swords is over here under, you see, that's the truth, and they realize the truth. The Ace of Swords is about truthful and clear conversation, and I think when they come back with this apology, there's going to be a conversation here about how they were treating this relationship. And I don't think they want to do that anymore. They love you. They don't want to let you go. And they are willing to commit. It might not look like it when they first come back in, but they are, okay? This truthful, honest conversation here is going to be, you know, about the relationship. It's going to be all about, you know, why they're going to try to explain to you why they were not moving forward in the relationship. So all this honesty is going to come out, and all this truth. It's going to really help this relationship get back on its feet. So I think they're coming back, and they're coming back with an apology and an offer of commitment. Wow. Virgo, this was your reading, and thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.